Straight. You're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Perimeter pair for him will be Booker and Brooks. Miles Bridges is out there with Mark Williams. And it's Gillespie in at the point. Ball. Puts it in off the nasty crossover.
Always so much. Creativity to LaMelo's game. Terrific move off the bounce.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. He brought up the difficulties that come along with guarding Devin Booker, and he told me the hard part with Book is that he's a 3-level scorer and a willing passer. He's not just an isolation scorer. They use him in a lot of different actions, so you're constantly chasing him. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. Brooks grabs the board.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
Gillespie, that's good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Over in the corner, Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Endorse for the Timberwolves 2 consecutive trips to the Western Conference Finals.
Kevin, this is by far the franchise's most successful era to date. But, of course, they are not satisfied. Anthony Edwards... desires a championship because he wants to be considered amongst the all-time greats.
Now, here's ball. Devin Booker missing his last shot. Doesn't go for him. Gobert against Williams. Pass to Booker. Over Edwards. No good there with the step-back J. The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Now, here's Ball. Tight defense on him, and the shot goes in. Ball's got his second bucket.
Well, the great length and the great size of the backcourt, LaMelo Ball continues to improve as an interior scorer.
Brooks misses. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Ball surveying the defense. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Miles kicks to Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Goodness, Anthony Edwards. Always on the attack. This guy is just so dynamic.
And here are the Suns now. It's tipped. Ball with it. Bridges covering. Here's Edwards. Misses from short range. Brooks against Gobert. And that one's good. Brooks.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Outside Ball. Pass to Wiles. Outside Ball. Here's Gobert. He's guarded by Williams. And Gobert throws it down.
Boy, that's a dunk we'll see for a while. Rudy Gobert, a little sauce on that one.
And here are the Suns now. Trailing by 2. Williams sets a screen for Booker. He's looking for Williams and finds him.
And you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. The coach needs a moment to talk things over. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. For Minnesota, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Right wing. Now Goodwin. Fast break, here they come. Here's DiVincenzo. Lays it in off the breakaway.
And with the pace of today's game, transition defense is at a premium.
I don't think anyone was catching him on that play. That is unbelievable.
Now here's Green. Dunn outside. Kennard kicks to Dunn. They kick it out to Green. Just 4 to shoot. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. 56 seconds left here in the first quarter. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Miles Bridges, he's checked in for Dunn. Now here's Green. Still without a basket. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Solid job of moving the ball by Green, setting up a teammate.
Timberwolves have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. 36 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Green. They set the pick. Over Kennard. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Green, no luck.
Boy, these are the shots you have to make. If you don't capitalize, you are letting the defense off the hook.
Here's DiVincenzo. Off with the layup. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Timberwolves lead by 2. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Timberwolves?
So far in this one, guys, it's been the shooting. In particular, from mid-range. That has been huge for them.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
On the court for the Suns, Bridges out there with Kennard. Then it's Goodwin, then it's Green, and it's Iguodala in at the center. Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves, and the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
What a finish by LaMelo Ball. Thin frame, but that length at 6'7", he can mix it up now.
Goodwin passes to Bridges. Pass to Goodwin. The 3. Good on the three-point shot. Goodwin's got his first 3 points of the game.
These kinds of defensive breakdowns drive coaches crazy.
Right side, Ball. Here's Phillips. Now Dosunmu. Kennard covering. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Lets it go from the wing. Nice jump shot. Good. Ball's got 4 points in the quarter.
I think one of the things that makes LaMelo Ball so dangerous is his confidence. The jumper is pure.
Bridges misses. Timberwolves leading by 3. And here Here's Ball. He's got 8. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Now, here's Goodwin. Outside, Green. The shot will not fall. Excellent D there from Ball. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Launches a 3. Iguodaro grabs the rebound. Pass to Goodwin. Now, here's Bridges. Defense right on him. Here he goes. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
One thing we know about Miles Bridges, he is willing to put his body on the line. Tremendous focus to get his shot opportunity there.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And it's tied up with that one. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, for all the anticipation around NBA expansion, we might have to pump the brakes. I'm told a number of team owners are a bit hesitant to further carve up the revenue from this new national broadcasting deal, so the timeline may take longer than some fans had hoped.
They'll get there for sure. All right, Shams, we thank you very much for that report. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have elite shot creation, but it's finding that balance. Anthony Edwards said, I'm wired to score the ball. I'm going to showcase my game, so it's hard to find that balance of when to pass and when to keep it and try to get going. Sometimes I feel like the right play is me. Back to you.
Fills it up with the best. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Here's Booker. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Williams, a screen on McDaniels. Loads it up for Williams, and it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Ball. And Phoenix also making a switch. Gillespie's checked in. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. And last season, Greg, Devin Booker became the Phoenix Suns' all-time leading scorer.
Yeah, he passed Hall of Famer Walter Davis to achieve that feat. Booker is a guy that wants to be a Sun for life. So I expect him to break even more franchise records.
Here's Gillespie. Outside Williams. 1:56 left now here in the second. Williams, a screen on Edwards. For 3, Booker, it's good on the putback. Williams has got it all tied up now for the Suns.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Edwards inside. He's guarded by Booker. Here's McDaniels. Cans the shot from the wing. McDaniels got his first 2 points.
Well, coaches might discourage that kind of look, but he'll take it anyway.
Outside, Green. To the paint. Here's Williams. And it's Williams with the jam.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. There's 48 seconds left in the first half. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Here's Gillespie. Pass to Green. 5 to shoot. Shoots over McDaniel. And it's Green missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Here's Gillespie. On the wing, Booker. Over Gobert. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
I'm here with Chris Finch. And, Coach, any adjustments that you'd like to see on the offensive end?
Yeah, I mean, ideally we'd like to get some movement and get into a bunch of random pick and rolls, and then we feel like keep the defense a little bit off balance, but been a little sluggish so far tonight.
Got to put the defense back on its toes. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nice game. Great performance so far by LaMelo Ball.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. Gobert is out there with Lyons. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Now here's Brooks following the miss by LaMelo Ball. Gillespie, the pass to Williams. Williams, a screen on Ball. Here's Gillespie. Gobert with the block.
Wow, insanely tough to get a shot off when Rudy Gobert is around. Wow. I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for the Timberwolves. And the Timberwolves with possession. Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any two-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
5 on the clock. Ball, no good. They've got the opportunity to get the lead back.
And they've been waiting for this chance all game long.
Here's Bridges. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Ball with it. He's got 8. It's Edwards on the wing. Edwards puts in the 3.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands. You let it go, Anthony Edwards.
Williams, a screen on Ball. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Now it's a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Booker the bounce pass. Outside Williams. It's stolen by Lyles. Here's McDaniels. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. McDaniels got the lead up to 7 now for the Timberwolves. For Phoenix, they've gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Pass to Brooks. Williams, a screen on Edwards. Edwards against Brooks. 4 on the shot clock. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Minnesota leading by 7. Outside, Ball. Over Booker. Ball, no good. The Suns shooting at 36% in the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Here's Booker. Bank shot, no good. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Timberwolves. So Anthony Edwards, the Timberwolves franchise player. GA, how good do you think he can be?
Well, some were ready to anoint him the new face of the league. But if they're to win the franchise's first title, there's another level he's got to reach.
Well, just take what the defense gives you. If they concede the mid-range, LaMelo says, I like that shot.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. LaMelo Ball is a playmaker, first and foremost. He said, I just start off the game trying to get my team involved, get the flow going. After the team's going, I try to get mine. If you get the team involved first, more pieces going, it just makes the game easier. Guys, back to you.
A great passer. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Now, here's Bridges. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Bridges has got 5.
I'll tell you, no secret that Miles Bridges at his best when finishing at the cup.
And we're going to go courtside for a report on Rudy Gobert. Allie?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer for the Timberwolves let me know the status. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. And from the sound of it, nothing to play with, but guys, nevertheless, seems like he's planning to give it a go. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. We appreciate the update.
It is, and nobody wants to miss any time, obviously. Everybody wants to be out there contributing, but sometimes you got to be patient. You have to make health a priority, get the results, and then put your plan in place.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 10. Pass to DiVincenzo. Ball against Green. The offensive rebound. Ball kicks to Edwards. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Outside, Green. Here's Booker. And rebounded by McDaniels. Timberwolves leading by 7. It's Edwards on the wing. Brooks covering. Ball against Bridges. Another miss by Minnesota. Here's Iguodala. Green dishes to Bridges. Green with a screen for Bridges. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists now in this one.
Miles Bridges getting more and more audacious from the three-point line. We see you, sir.
Now, here's Ball. Pass to DiVincenzo. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. They need this one. And that's good. LaMelo Ball for 3. Ball's got 13.
LaMelo Ball said, I see your triple, and I raise you one of my own.
Count that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down to 4 again on the bucket from Devin Booker. Pass to Berenger. Back to Ball. Over Booker. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 4. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. We've got Bridges. Jalen Green is out there with Goodwin. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Iguodala in at the 5, down low. Driving inside. Good. Joe Sundner's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Timberwolves. Here's Goodwin. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Outside, Green. Outside, Ball. Just 5 to shoot. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Suns trail by 6. Here's Bridges, and Bridges jams it in.
Well, this guy knows how to put on a show. Put Miles Bridges in the dunk contest. Did you see that?
The Timberwolves shooting 43% from the field. Outside, Ball. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Devin Booker, he's checked in for Phoenix. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
Ball against Booker. Ball with the bucket.
Boy, soft touch from LaMelo. That floater game is on point.
And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. They trail by 6. Poked loose. Stolen by Ball. Looking to end his cold spell. Inside, Edwards finishes strong.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Pass to Iguodala. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Booker with no one around. Off target with his 3. Timberwolves leading by 8. Edwards inside. Kennard covering. Right side, Ball. Takes it from 10. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Iguodala's got 4 rebounds in this game. Bridges finds Green. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. A great pass leads him right to the rack.
Heads up play by Green, using the pick and roll to create space for his team.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. So both teams making some changes here. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Booker. Edwards.
Well, size and athleticism and a little bit of craftiness right there by Anthony Edwards. That up fake gets that defender committed, and the free throw line opportunity is coming.
Free throw good, Edwards. And Edwards drops them both.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
Now Booker. Gobert with the block. Left side, Edwards. Edwards with the dunk of the night.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Suns trail by 10. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Timberwolves have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. Nice efficiency there. Does not go. The Suns running out of time. Booker in the post. Miles there. Good. Lays it right in there.
I love that Devin Booker isn't afraid to mix things up on the offensive end. Trying to score inside and does just that.
It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by Booker. Now McDaniel. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Ball. Releases. Another chance here. And down goes the layup.
Listen, at just over 7 feet, we know Gobert's going to be terrific on the glass.
Booker looking around. Jacks up a 3. Down he goes for 3.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Jumps up. On the run. Nice job, Booker.
If your team is under duress and needs a score, Devin Booker is the answer, folks.
The Timberwolves have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Count it!
We know this about Anthony Edwards. He is fearless in these moments. That's a big-time clutch delivery.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Williams outside.
Now, there's an activity level and a skill level that makes Devin Booker problematic on the offensive end. He dares defenders to get physical with him.
Devin Booker at the line for 2.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 5. Both free throws good from Booker.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Edwards with the rebound. And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Devin Booker, 4th personal foul, 4th team foul. At the line for your Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that will add to a healthy lead after that trip to the free throw line.
Phoenix calls timeout. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that hole?
They need a quick basket here.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
Booker against Edwards. Now Williams. Got it.
That's an unselfish player who definitely wants to get his teammates involved. A willing passer there, Booker.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
At the line for your Timberwolves, LaMelo Ball. Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
A three-pointer. Good.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
At the line for your Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards. Taking 2 shots.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. No luck that time either.
A 3 and nothing but a 3 will do here.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3.
So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Thanks, guys. Trey, a tremendous effort in front of this great crowd. What does that support mean to this team?
We got the best fans in the league. We're happy to have them, and we just want them to come out all season and show their support. We love them.
They know they'll have to bring that all season. Thanks so much.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So, for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, LaMelo Ball.